What's up, comic book fans? This is TB Comics coming at you again with another one of my one-shot wonders. And we're heading over to DC's I Know What You Did Last Crisis, a one-shot filled with spine-tingling, blood-chilling tales. This cover here, I believe, is coming from Ejikuri, but we've also got variant covers coming from Dan Hipp, Nicholas Scott and Annette Kwok, and big shout out to all the creative team on these shorts. The first story is Batgirl in What Kind of Hero? It's Batgirl versus Killer Croc. It's the end of the world, but Barbara Gordon is doubting her usefulness. Can she be of help? Will she save anyone? Will she just save herself? Who knows? I'm not going to go through too much of these because I don't want to spoil the stories, but I'll let you get a rough opinion of what's happening. The next one is Dr. Light in Constant State of Healing. It's Dr. Light versus Cormac Manhunter. Cormac Manhunter has taken over Star Labs. He's violently killing off basically the scientists. He's after a password to get into, I think, their supercomputer. Will Dr. Light save the day? I'll let you find out. Some really good artwork and very graphic, actually, for a DC comic. Next story up is Birds of Prey, mainly centering around Black Canary. It's Black Canary versus the Silver Banshee. Not a character I'm very familiar with. I know she's gone up against Superman, and I know she's quite a formidable foe. She's come back from the Netherworld. She needs a sacrifice to appease some sort of demon or some sort of god down there, because basically she wants to stay where she is, and she needs this sacrifice to get out of the Netherworld. Will Black Canary prevail? You'll have to find out. Next up, we have JSA, but mainly about the Sandman. It's JSA at the point of vanishing. It's all about the Sandman just basically questioning his usefulness as a team player. Everyone else has got someone to fall back on, and the Sandman really doesn't. He doesn't have any power apart from his sleeping gas. Can he be a useful member of the team? Well, you'll have to find out in this short. But like I said, with the others, artwork's great. It's a short story, so don't expect too much with the writing. But, it does what it says on the tin. I liked it. Next up, we have Nightwing in Crisis Obscura. Nightwing's been tracking someone that can't actually be captured on camera or with any sort of tracking device. He's followed him into a warehouse. It turns out that it's actually Connor Kent. Either he's been brought back or he's come from the future or an alternate reality. You know how these things are. But it turns out that Nightwing is the sort of the pivotal person to end all other crisis events. Like that's going to happen. So will he be sacrificed? Will he escape? Is he actually the pivotal person in ending every other crisis? Well, you'll have to find out because I don't want to spoil too much for you. Interesting story, very short, like all these are, only a few pages, but yeah, but fun. Jump Scare is the next one, starring, I believe, the Scarecrow. Basically a short story, a little psychological tale about the Scarecrow instilling fear. It's him following someone coming out of the cinema and just basically trying to drive him mad. Some really nice artwork, especially with the black and white and colour panellings there. Did like that. Yeah, nice, short, fun, easy read. And a really nice sort of twist right at the end, where the Scarecrow actually ends up getting a yellow lantern ring because he can instill great fear into the minds of people. Last two up, we have the God's Chosen Man, starring Lex Luthor. Superman is either dead or he's been taken out, but he keeps appearing to Lex, part of his subconscious. We've got Libra and Darkseid trying to take over the Earth. Lex is trying to find a way to sort of be the hero that he actually really wants to be. But he's got Superman just basically nagging him along the way. making him realise where he's going wrong and what he needs to do. Again, don't want to spoil too much because I want to let you read these. And then the last instalment is Midnighter in Violent Tendencies, starring obviously Midnighter, but also Professor Pig. We've got Midnighter going to a club, meeting up with Professor Pig. Quite an underused character. I do like Professor Pig, actually. He's quite insane. So it turns out that Professor Pig basically wants to do what he does, wants to kill him, but the tables get turned at the last moment. I would say this is one of my favourite stories in this. Again, with all the others, the artwork's amazing. You can only do so much in, a few pages, especially with the writing. So the art sort of speaks for itself. Really nice one shot. Yeah. If I had to give it a score out of 10, I'd probably give that a 7, actually. I enjoyed it. I do like one shots. I do like short stories. But you can only, you can only do so much. But anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. Let me know what you're reading. Keep them constructive and clean. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye for now.